It's 0 degrees outside, and I am just steaming here. My producer, Mike Barker, just like backed off 5 feet as soon as I walked into the room here. Like, what's up with you? Well, I'm going to talk about Yankees, and I'm going to talk about baseball economics. The Yankees today signed Masahiro Tanaka. He is I believe he's 25 years old. Pitcher from Japan. There's no system. There's no international draft for these guys. So it's all to the highest bidder. And, of course, the highest bidders are always the same 4 or 5 teams. The teams that have the massive local TV contracts. There's no salary cap in baseball. There isn't going to be one. There is not sufficient revenue sharing. And the reaction from everyone in the national baseball media is exactly what you would expect it to be. Yay, Yankees! Woo! Way to go, Yankees. I'm looking at one of them right now up there on the screen on ESPN. Earlier, I heard on MLB Network that this is good for us. This is good. This is what you want. This is good. I'm going to take your calls, okay? And it doesn't have to be on this. It can be on anything. You can call me at 412-320-7925. But I just have to get this out of my system. Ken Rosenthal, for whom I have an amazing amount of respect. I think he's the best reporter in baseball. The guy is on top of everything. Wrote an opinion piece today, right after this Yankees signing, in which he just says it's just great to have the Yankees being the Yankees. And if you want to get a symbolic look at how these people think about us, and us being all those non-New York, non-Chicago, non-Los Angeles small places that we send our welfare to. This is what he says about the Yankees signing. After there's a whole lot of horn tooting and everything else. And he says, fans of low-revenue teams in particular will complain about the rich getting richer, and they, of course, will have a point. Stop there. Note that Ken says fans of low-revenue teams. Not national media or anybody else that would have any kind of cause to be upset over this kind of massive economic disparity. As always, the disparity between the haves and have-nots will be an issue in collective bargaining when the current labor agreement expires after the 2016 season. No, it won't. Continuing, other than increased revenue sharing, though, there is no simple overhaul for baseball's economic structure, which, unlike the NFL's, relies more on revenue generated locally than nationally. 2 words, Ken, and again, I love you, salary cap. That's a solution. You know how I know that? Because we have 4 major professional sports leagues in North America. 3 of them have a salary cap. One of them is way more successful than baseball and has a franchise in Green Bay. Ready? This is the punchline. It isn't necessarily bad when the Yankees and Dodgers are the big bad wolves of the sport, particularly when their $200 million payrolls are no guarantees of success. The Yankees need to be the Yankees for their own sake, the sake of their fans, and yes, for the sake of Yankee haters everywhere. This is not a team that should be getting outbid by the Pirates for catcher Russell Martin as it was last season. This is a team that should flex its financial muscle at every turn. They think you shouldn't have gotten Russell Martin. That's actually how they think. And it is a group think. I'm not laying this all just on Ken here. They all write these same things. That this is all just, it's good. It's good for the Yankees to be this way. And it's bad when a team like Pittsburgh gets a Russell Martin. That's how they think. If you want to know what's wrong with baseball, everybody says, oh, the union is so tough. Any union can be broken. The owners don't have the resolve. Of course they don't have the resolve. There's no public will for it because they have these guys and girls enabling them.